Neale Walsh.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am talking to you from my home in Ashland, Oregon, and I'm very sorry that it has not been possible for me to be with you, which I had planned to do for the past year. Some suddenly arising health challenges, nothing life-threatening, nothing at that level of seriousness, but serious enough to keep me from traveling a great deal at this moment. Miracle of today's modern technology, I am able to be with you here by video for a few moments today and a few moments tomorrow. And I want to thank my wonderful friend Gabrielle and all of his enormously wonderful teammates there in Argentina for the extraordinary job that they have done in creating this wonderful Oneness conference. So to Gabrielle, thank you very much. I love you, my friend. And I very much wish that I could be there with you. I am with you today, if I could, a bit about the concept of oneness and how to integrate oneness into our daily lives, into our moment-to-moment experience. And then I would like to take whatever questions there might be from the audience today. You know, oneness is a very big word. It's a word that has been used now by Humanity's Team for a number of years in its global oneness campaign, but it's a very large word, and it is not easily understood in terms of what we actually mean by the word oneness as a practical matter in our daily lives. So I would like to look this afternoon at what oneness means in business, at what it means in politics, at what it means in economics, at what it means in education, at what it means in religion and spirituality, and at what it means in our personal lives. Because if we cannot take this very large word, oneness, and give it meaning in the day-to-day, in the moment-to-moment of our experience, then it will have no meaning. It will be just this very large word that really has no practical application. So I'm very clear that for the idea of oneness to really catch on and to really make a difference in our world, it is going to have a practical application. So may I share with you some ideas that I have with regard to the practical application of oneness in our world today. Let's look at business to start off. How many of you own or manage a business? Raise your hand. I can see you. I can see the audience right now. How many of you own or manage your own business? Raise your hand. Good. Okay. Thank you very much. So let's take a look at what oneness looks like in business. First of all, in business, oneness looks like absolute transparency, complete visibility, and there's a reason for that. The reason that oneness translates into absolute transparency and complete visibility in business is because oneness says that we are not disconnected from the other, so that my business, in a sense, becomes your business, and your business, in a sense, becomes my business. You know, in the United States, we have a phrase that we use when we don't want people to know about us. We say, that's none of your business. But in the days of the new spirituality, in the days of tomorrow's reality, tomorrow's new way of living, in the days of the new human, in the days of the oneness experience, there will be no such thing as, that's none of your business. In a sense, everybody's business will be our business because there really is, in a sense, only one of us. And so we will have transparency in everything that we do so that nothing is withheld one from the other. For example, in the business that's conducted by the foundation that I created, the nonprofit Conversations with God Foundation, we put two prices on everything. Every product, every service, every book, every videotape, every audio tape, every seminar, every workshop, everything that we offer for sale contains two price tags. The first price tag, or the first number on the price tag, speaks of our cost. And the second number on the price tag speaks of your cost, our cost, and your price, so that you can know the difference between what it cost me to put this product on the shelf and what it cost you to buy it from me. In other words, I am revealing to you my profit margin. Now, I understand this is revolutionary in business. Businesses don't like to do this because businesses like to keep those kinds of data a secret. Businesses like to keep that kind of information quiet because many businesses do not want people to know how much money they're making on a product. It might cost them very, very little to make a certain product, and they may be charging a great deal. So in the days of the new spirituality, in the days of the new human, we will simply tell each other, it costs me, let's say, 14 cents to put this glass of water in front of you, and I'm going to ask you to pay me 20 cents, and that's a fair profit. 14 cents cost, 20 cents is what it cost you. But if I said to you, I want you to pay me $3 for this glass of water, and it only cost me 14 cents to put it on the shelf, you would wonder why I'm asking so much money. Of course, the answer is obvious. I want to make as much money as I can. I want to make as much money as I can. I want to make as much money as I can, because we have an idea that the making of as much money as we can is what makes the world economy go. However, in the days of the new human, in the days of the new oneness, the idea that the largest profit is what makes the economy go will be changed. There will be a revolutionary new idea, a new definition of the word profit itself. The word profit will be redefined in the name, in the time. It'll be redefined in the time of the new oneness. Profit will now mean, from now on, not what makes me the most money, but what brings us the most benefit. Conversations with God says all true benefits are mutual. And so the new aim, the new focus, the new intention of all businesses everywhere will not be to make the highest profit. The new intention of businesses everywhere will be to produce the highest benefit. Now let me make something clear. Many companies do this already. There are many companies around the world, and many that are run by those of you in the audience today, that are doing exactly this. But we're now talking about a revolution that would include all companies everywhere, that every company, even the huge, enormous international conglomerates, would function in the same way as the family-owned businesses and the smaller or medium-sized businesses that I think today are now doing that. What will happen is that there will be a brand new definition of why businesses are in business in the first place. So in the days of the new oneness, we will have a new definition of profit. And the word will be interchangeable with the word universal benefit. And so one of the practices, as I said, will be we'll tell everyone what our profit margins are. And we will have two numbers on every price tag. My cost, your price. The second thing that will happen in businesses that are operating in a state of oneness is that we will allow all of our employees to know everything there is to know about our business. We will send a piece of paper around, as we do in our foundation. Every month, all of our employees in our nonprofit foundation receive an information sheet that tells them everything they need to know about the company, how much money everybody is making to the penny, what our salaries are, what our fringe benefits are, what our stock situation is if we have stockholders. Of course, you don't have stockholders in a nonprofit organization, but if we did in a profit-making company, all the financial information would be given to all the employees at least once a month. And every employee would understand exactly how much every other employee is making and why they're making what they're making. In other words, there would be nothing withheld from anyone. This is a new way of doing business. This is a way of doing business that allows us to experience absolute transparency, total and complete visibility